Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your Hidden Truth reading. This is for Taurus. Taurus, in this reading, we are going to explore how this person is feeling, what they want to say, and what actions they will take, if any. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? We have same mistake. So they don't want to handle the situation with you in a careless way, right? There's some things that are not seen here. I'm seeing this blindfold on this person. Let's see what they want to say. This is for Taurus. What do they want to say to Taurus? What do they want to say to Taurus? Don't react when people mention you. So they want to handle the situation differently. I feel like this person is like behind the scenes studying you. They usually, when it feels like almost like a secret. I'm seeing this blindfold here. Like they're very attracted to you, but they want to handle the situation with you differently. They don't want other people involved. They don't want other people's opinion or judgment to get in the situation, to get in the way of how they feel. So that's very interesting. I don't think this is someone that you've been in an actual relationship with. So they're just kind of hiding their feelings until it's like they absorb information, but they hide their attraction. They hide their feelings. It's giving secret admirer vibes here, but it's different. They're taking the situation with you very seriously because of the connection that they feel. And they don't want like your past and the things that they hear, or their past and the things you may hear, to get in the way of how they feel, of the connection that they feel. All right, so let us take a look at what else is going on. This is for Taurus. If this resonates with you, Taurus, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Taurus, please do check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Taurus out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. So however it resonates with you, this is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Let's see. So right now you're just like a wish. This is a new attraction here. Okay, so the way that they've handled things before, they've usually gotten hurt. Okay, so it's the spiritual connection is there. It's hidden. Their attraction for you is very, very hidden. This is why they don't react when people talk about you, and people have talked about you to them. They know more about you than you think they do. And at the same time, they don't, even if it's bad, they don't care. Why? Because the connection is that strong. It's very past life. And they look at you and they most definitely like what they see, but they are doing nothing and they are saying nothing about this. And they're just kind of going with the flow of the universe. And possibly there's timing involved here. They may not think that, they may not think you may be attracted to them. So they're just kind of in the background examining the situation, watching how you move, how you operate, learning you. Okay, not in a scary way, but in a, what is this all about? Why do I feel the way that I do? But they want to handle it differently. I feel like this person, they have been known to jump into, I'm seeing this fire energy here. They have been known to jump into situations too quickly, and they've been hurt before. So they don't want to, they want things just to naturally progress. So right now you are a wish, and they just want to see what happens and where this goes, right? And they can be like a bit of an overthinker here. All right, so before we get too deep into the situation, Taurus, for those of you that are interested in a private reading, you can visit secrettarot.com for more information, and I'll leave the links in the description and pinned in the comments. I believe we are booking into mid-August at this point, but you can visit that link and get more information. All right, so their feelings and their attraction and the connection, very strong for you, but very, very hidden. So there's a spiritual component to this. They feel like you cross paths for a reason. I feel like they're just trying to figure out the reason and why they feel the way they do towards you. So they've got a good poker face, right? You could be dealing with an air sign or somebody with air in their chart, male or female. You may never guess that this person is this into you, because they are like, they can be really cold, say nothing, but they are taking that sword and obtaining all the information that they can. Okay, so we got lots of different kings here. They may be worried about other people around you. Maybe some of you have someone else in your life that they want to see end here. But we got this King of Cups energy. You could be dealing with a water sign or somebody with water in their chart. So behind this hardcore mask that they put on is a very intuitive, very sweet, very gentle, very understanding soul. Male or female, doesn't matter. And it's like, the more they find out, the more their emotions are getting involved. But there are people, there's a lot of people here, saying things, mentioning you. This person, they don't necessarily ask for that information, but they are given that information. So just be aware of that. So we got the Six of Swords here. There could be distance between you and this person. But they feel like, you know, they've been through, this particular energy has been through a lot of traumatic experiences. They've been quite hurt before. They've learned a lot of lessons and gained a lot of wisdom. And this is why they're kind of playing cool, calm, and collected and just kind of going with the flow of the universe here, because they don't want to jump into anything too quickly, especially if they question, you know, how you're feeling. But they would like to move on this, and, you know, hopefully it's a more peaceful, calmer relationship that they will experience with you. But movement is most definitely an issue. They are not moving right now until they figure everything out. It's like they're kind of behind the scenes putting some like a puzzle together when it comes to you. So right now you are just a wish. We got the Star card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or somebody with Aquarius in their chart. Patience, balance, I'm seeing that here. So can we take this like this fantasy and make it into a reality? Can we mix the two? And, you know, it's because the two of you, if this happens, right, and it could be only a matter of time with this stars aligning and things like that, the two of you are, it's like an unforgettable experience if you allow this to happen. So we have the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. This is like another aspect to this person. I'm seeing, you know, they're hiding their emotions. They're hiding their attraction. Clearly, you could be dealing with a fire sign, male or female. What they would like to do is what they usually do, is jump into a situation and see what happens. But like I said, they've learned a lot. They've been through a lot with this Ten of Swords, and they don't want to make the same mistake. They want to handle the situation with you differently and very carefully. So, because they don't want to be hurt again. If they if they let their attraction take over and like pursue you hardcore, they usually get hurt when they do that. And they've learned a lot of lessons in regards to doing that. They jump into things too quickly. So it's like they're kind of restraining themselves, and they may be, you know, with all these experiences, a little bit of an overthinker. But when an overthinker says, hey, I want you, then they've really thought about this and they mean it, right? So they're restraining themselves and obtaining information at the moment. Eight of Swords here. This is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Just waiting. So when this moment takes place, if you allow this moment to happen, it's a game changer, right? So it's the fireworks, it's the lightning, it's going to be a hell of a moment here, right? The Tower can be quite a phallic card, and so can the Ace of Wands. And if you don't know what phallic means, you can look that up, because I can't say it here. So we have Judgment. They do worry about what you think of them, And there are some things that have been said about you, but they don't care. They don't care. This person makes their own decisions based on what they see, not what they hear. So there is a distinct there's a very intense observation of you. So they're just waiting for the right time to make this move. They've decided that they want to pursue this. They're just obtaining information and figuring out when would be the best time to do it. 3 of Wands here. So this person has been burned by like overcompensating, like overgiving, like jumping into, like I said, jumping into things too quickly, giving too much of their energy right off the bat. They understand that now. So they want things to be balanced. They want to see if you'd even be open to having this experience with them, right? 6 of Pentacles here. So they're very guarded because they don't want to be hurt again. They overthink because they know how much time it takes to heal from something that is devastating, right? So they want this pretty badly, but they're restraining themselves so that they obtain more information. People do tell them things, but they know better than to listen to everything that people say. They want hard facts. They want to know you. So there are certain things that to really know you, they don't go off just rumors or what people say or whatever. They go by what they are observing. So I hope that makes sense. This is, you know, a complicated individual. But like I said, the overthinkers, the people that have been through it, the people that have had to fight their way through absolute hell, that's what I'm seeing here. They know. This person had to go through a major healing process at one point in their life because of the way that they handled a previous relationship. They don't want to do that with you. So they're just being careful. They're just being careful. You could be dealing with a Virgo or somebody with Virgo in their chart. 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the Hermit. So, when this person moves, they move in a big way, okay? They're hoping that you will be receptive. They're just waiting for the right timing. And why they are doing that is because you are under observation. They don't want to invite somebody in their life that is going to destroy their life. They've learned that lesson. So it's a quiet observation. You may catch this person looking at you. You may be like, okay, why? Yeah. Specifically, and this may just be for a handful of you, why is this person wanting to like follow me on social media? Because they want to quietly observe you, to see if there's, you know, potential, if they're feeling what they're feeling for a reason. They feel this, you know, like I said, spiritual connection. You cross their path for a reason. They're trying to figure it all out. Behind the scenes, putting like a puzzle together when it comes to you. All right, Taurus, that is what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you'd like a private reading, you can visit secrettarot.com for more information, and I'll leave the link in the description and pin in the comments. You can follow me on all the socials. I'll leave those links in the description box as well. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless.